Welcome back. So we got our hands on a new report that shows it cost the city of Minneapolis hundreds of thousands of dollars to clear all of those homeless encampments in just the last half of 2024. So we asked the question, well, did you think that was money well spent? Sammy talked to both the city and local service providers today about the efficiency of it.
We've seen this scene play out a number of times last year. Songs of protest before streets are closed off and another encampment is cleared. The Minneapolis City Council passed an ordinance last fall requiring the city to keep track of how much all of that costs. According to the report, the city spent $330,000 to clear 17 encampments in the last half of 2024. 227 people were displaced. About 80% of the cost had to do with police labor.
It's really trying to be strategic about where we spend money and solutions that we have work.
John Tribbett is a senior leader with Avivo. He and other services are bracing for a tough budget year and says the focus should be on getting people into permanent housing.
Encampments are not the solution to homelessness. Finding homes for people is the solution for homelessness, and then finding the support for people along the way that recognizes their full humanity.
But the city has said encampments are a public health risk. According to MPD, encampment-related violence resulted in 15 fatal shootings and 387 overdose calls. The report says 911 calls were down 76% in impacted areas following encampment closures.
Encampments impact the community. They are challenging for the community writ large. And so, again, thinking about where are we going to spend those dollars.
Enrique Velazquez, director of regulatory services for the city, said in a statement that there are no active encampments in Minneapolis right now, and our homeless response team is fully staffed for the first time in our city. That's a testament to our team's tireless work to build relationships and trust.
Just because you can't see people being homeless in one area does not mean that there's not a homelessness problem out there.
Anvis Aria Vong is the program manager for Agate's Street Outreach Team.
The problem still exists, and they all still need housing, very much so.
The report, also talked about how many people accepted shelter on those days. Of the 169 people who were asked, only 9 accepted. But Avivo and Agate says that doesn't necessarily mean they don't want help. Instead, they had other things to worry about, like what was going on that night, their personal belongings, that sort of thing.
Yeah, so the gap, it sounds like, is still there. It's a both-and thing. Dealing with encampments because they cause some issues, and what are we going to do about real people needing a place to go?
Yeah, exactly, and that's the balance that Minneapolis is facing.
Still trying to get there. Thank you so much, Sammy.